to find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one, and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror, and I thank God he's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog. He's got tattoos, he's bad news. Yeah, that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like it cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6'2" humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up and let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country.
B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Vanessa, soon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. Across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scattergood. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
Second and 4.
Dart going to look to throw here. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. To throw, Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he will have a Giants first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
A gain of 7.
Throwing his Dart.
Giants.
Going right side, he finds Slayton. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. To the air once more is Dart. He'll check this one down to Scattergood. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. To throw now, Dart. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Giants, 1st down. It's a gain of 35. And the Giants, 1st down.
Here's Dart. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. DJ Jones able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop it for a loss of a yard. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss. And the Broncos are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get him next time out.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Oh, he fakes a spike. And that'll be caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 35.
And how about what just happened there? Just a total breakdown defensively. They're thinking he's going to spike this, so they let their guard down, but he never had any intention of stopping the clock. He wanted to throw the football. And he caught him napping, and this turned into a huge play.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Nix. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Throwing Nix. Into the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 42 yards. And the Broncos use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Broncos 7, Giants 0.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, or they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Throwing his Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. Complete. It's Johnson. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Giants, 1st down.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line. Dart going to give to Scannaboo. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try and run here with Scandal. And he will have a Giants first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down, New York.
They're going to try the jet sweep. Robinson with it. On this one, and they need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. And that loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Dart. Catch made by Slayton. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Touchdown.
Malik Neighbors, 33 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from drawing level. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
There's a former defensive back, almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. He's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
At the 47-yard line.
On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This now a 3rd and 4. Nix to the air. That is caught. He's into space past the 25. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 18. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. To throw, here's Nix. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far. They just threw some away on that snap. And let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given away?
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
To throw is Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now Dart. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got on the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. When it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. 15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10. Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now it's Nix. Down open, it's Sutton. And some room to work. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The final shot before break. Nix. This to a former Giant. It's Evan Ingram. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try to cover the passing game. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he brings this up to the 46, good enough for the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw is Nix. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
It's a 10-yard.
It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
36-yard line.
Looking to throw. Nix. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And that will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And he is going to have the Broncos first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Try! And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it into the eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 86 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. On the sneak, it's Nix. And he'll get it. He's over for a touchdown. Bo Nix scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Broncos have retaken a 3rd-quarter lead.
This is something right out of Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
The Broncos will line up for
They'll try and throw for it. Nick's going to keep this himself. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
the score. Broncos 13. Giants 8.
After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know, heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are we going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. To throw, Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors. And they get it down. The number 4 takes it across the 40-yard line.
14 yards.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing, Dart. Throwing right side, he finds Slayton.
Complete to
Just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
Brings up
It's 2nd down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Throwing his Dart. They'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 33.
yards. And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And they'll throw again. Dart. Pass is caught by Wandale Robinson. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 29
Looking to throw, Dart. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw their verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they have a few words to say to the QB, aren't they?
Hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. Johnson's got it complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. An inside run with Scattergood. He'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
The Giants, first down. A gain of 3 on the play.
Dart going to look to throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
They'll give it to Scatterby. And he will take it for a giant touchdown.
New York.
Cam Scatterby, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Giants answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. A big play looming for the Giants as they'll go for 2.
The Giants will line up.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they flip their lead to 3.
13.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in the tightrope. Bobby Okereke making that tackle.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Throwing Nix. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. Down to the 10. And down to the 7-yard line.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after a short pickup, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd down, goal to go. Dobbins. Diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you already see him scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Shouting the tackle that gives him some room. And they finally get to it out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
On the ground, it's Scatterby to start the drive. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
He's across midfield.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pressure for sure. They get the first and save the timeout.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Again, it's Scatterby. And a little room to maneuver there. He gets it down about the 39. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
19 Tiger.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Here now, 2nd and goal. On the handoff, this is Scatterby.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll dump this off to Scatterby.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
The score, Giants 23, Broncos 20.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
But it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he stopped immediately there. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
No gain on the play.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
At the 15-yard line.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
The touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Dart. Toward the power line, but it's incomplete.
So decision time now because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here.
A 32-yard attempt.
And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights, and that will add 3 more to their lead and pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, Those would be big half-moon grins right now. They feel a whole lot better about their position.
On a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Here's 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
By the Giants.
Picked up by Javon
They'll take
Holland.
over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before, and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Baltimore Ravens. The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Ravens. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
Cowboys, nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
First and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left in no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
To throw is Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for first and 10. Prescott now. And he rifles one incomplete.
When you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Well, a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
It's a gain of
14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
For a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Yeah! Here we go! Flying!
And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. Look at the big man rumble. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Jake Ferguson,
46 yards.
and the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point.
And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
29-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
180! That's hot!
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 47 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Bateman, and he'll go in motion right here.
Here's Jackson to throw. And will be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
That is caught for Rashad Bateman.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try one for Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Hopkinson in motion left.
Now it's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he saw him throwing the football and open up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. Here now, 2nd and 4. On the counter, here's Williams. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision, and good footwork, and they had a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
The 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. They try the left side here with Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And this would have been returned to right around the 38-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sidelines going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Inside handoff, Henry. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
18. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Now Lamar changing the look.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And he's got it. So they're trying for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time.
And everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now Prescott. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away.
36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Ravens take over.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now.
There he goes offside. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 53 yards.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it, too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So big play there that's going to set him up with first and goal at the 1-yard line.
Jackson going to run.
And he'll take it in for the Ravens touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Ravens continue to pull away here in this first half.
So the lanes continue to be there for Lamar Jackson to run that football. That his second touchdown run of the game.
You know what I would like? I'd like for us to be able to go into a defense's room after playing Lamar Jackson and watch the tape and see how much of the lane was really there and how much he created just through his talents. In any event, Lamar Jackson finds the end zone, doesn't he?
He always seems to, but that's a good point. We sometimes put blame on the defense. Maybe we just need to praise Lamar Jackson a little bit more.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice.
And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there just before halftime. 53 yards. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Prescott. And that'll be incomplete.
This defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Now a tough one, and a big loss here as he's taken down. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now after that sack, it's third and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. They have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Following the interception, here's Prescott. He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings them a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Now a second and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Wide in. Go. We're going to 54. Wide in.
Now Prescott. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Say it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And they're not going to get the snap off. This might back him out of field goal range.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
Final play of the half. Prescott. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have the Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it. Pick up first downs.
And that is incomplete. Now coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
The 30-yard line.
Prescott on play action. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
The good signal calls would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last run, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
On play action, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys. C.D. Lamb, 69 yards. And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it for a two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that.
And that's caught inside the 30. That is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Zay Flowers, 65 yards. And the Ravens take a 3-touchdown lead. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2.
Ravens 35. Cowboys 14. Tyler Luke to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they're getting a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand that they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's Prescott.
And Prescott, his third interception. Loose inside the 30.
And now look at this. Big gain by Ford. And this is going to kick out of bounds. What a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just a third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Touchdown!
Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens take the first turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
They'll look to throw.
Jackson going to keep it.
And he is into the end zone to mark the lead on 2 more.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the playground, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
3rd and 10.
Under.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
So that flag will set them back 5 yards.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Play fake. Here's Prescott.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. The Cowboys will go. Prescott.
He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb.
That's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys.
CeeDee Lamb.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Cowboys take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Cowboys 22. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Jackson.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And this one is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And a crossover out of bounds right at the 25.
13 yards on the play.
They're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close.
25-yard line.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Hey, Ozzy! Hey, Alpha, what? Miami!
Jackson.
Quick throw there is incomplete. The fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
That's complete. Left side to Bateman.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Rashad Bateman on a touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. And certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. Hey, Quinn.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
I know we can sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think he just said, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot.
No.
Devontae Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. And just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception. And this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, You're not going to think they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time.
18 yards there, down to the 18 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They run wide side with Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Go.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
The slot man in motion right. They'll fake the jet sweep. And now it's Jackson off play action. Looking outside, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
First down. First down and goal to go.
Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
Boy, that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
Now Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to take on 2 more.
Cowboys 22. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
Take over first and 10.